What I have here is the BlackBerry Z10. This is BlackBerry's fast, full-touch device running the new KeyOne based BB10 OS. Despite this proving to be a phenomenal failure, I thought I should just give it a try and see why people didn't exactly pick up on the phone. This phone came out in January 2013, so that's about 4 years ago. In smartphone years, that's a long time. That should coincide with the Galaxy S4 and the HTC One M8. See how old you are now? Dude. Anyways, this was an all-plastic build with nothing special about it. It came in black and white colorways, which looked pretty dope at the time. The screen was a 4.2-inch display, about 750p like the current generation iPhone 8, shame on you Apple. It was the IPS LCD variety. There were no navigation buttons, but the bezels at the top and bottom were rather hefty. A micro USB port was in tow to charge up the 1800 mAh battery. A micro HDMI port was there to help out to showing people what was on your screen on a telly. Less of a novelty these days with USB-C hogging up everything. The back panel was removable, giving you access to the SIM card slot and the battery, which is removable. That's done. Let's head to the software, which was supposed to sell this device. As BlackBerry launched this device, they carried the mantra that software and hardware have been optimized to work together. Where have I heard that before? Apple? I don't know. Anyways, it's super simple. It's a gesture-based interface, so a swipe from the bottom part of the screen takes you home and also allows you to wake the phone from standby. Swipe halfway up to get to the peak screen to see what notifications are pending. Swipe all the way up if you're in an app to close it. Swiping down gets you some quick controls for the specific app you're in. You get the gist. It's all swiping all the time. On a side note, it got updates to BB10 OS 10.3.2 for whatever that's worth. The battery life on this unit isn't that great, but that's because of how long it's been around. It's 1800 mAh, which is not impressive at all compared to today's 4000 mAh batteries. However, standby is pretty good. You could lose about 5% of battery if you just left your phone there the whole night, which is far better than what I get with the Nokia 5. The camera is alright. Some good images with slight over sharpening from the 8 megapixel camera, and that's alright. Now, one of the most impressive features of this camera is the time shift feature, which is a big deal in 2013. It is able to capture a couple of images before and after you actually hit the shutter button, so you get the best smile from that selfie. Sadly, it did not work with other scenes since it completely relied on face detection. Wrapping this up, I don't think you should get a BlackBerry OS for two key reasons. First of all, lack of support from the company itself for the devices, as well as lack of support from the developers. BlackBerry stopped supporting its OS to focus on stuff that actually gets them some cash, and generally developers were never really into the platform. To be honest, BlackBerry was ahead of its time. This gesture-based interface is what Apple is pushing now with iPhone 10. BlackBerry didn't have the developers, and they were already losing users fast to Android and the Apple ecosystems. They didn't stop the leak in time and the ship sunk. Luckily, their legacy is carried over with TCL and the Android platform. So get a BlackBerry KeyOne or a Motion or any Android device or iOS device. Not Windows, never Windows. Thanks for watching this mini review. If you want to check out more of my work, the playlist is down below. Also remember that content like this is made possible by amazing subscribers like you. So you know what to do with that red button down below. Right there. Right there.